Let's go 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And we are underway here on EA Sports.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Ready. Steal. Check, steal. Set.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he'll get this out to the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. For a lot of people, MVP award means the quarterback award usually. But over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Back to Robinson now on first down. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. The Seahawks at 13-3 now on the year. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Let's go now.
From the 38 now, here's a second down and 6. Robinson with another carry. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Now a first down throw for Young.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing.
And quickly out wide, this is Watson. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And down right around the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll take this down to the 33. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Ryland on for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harm.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Sets up 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Operating from the gun, Higgins. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. He will return this from deep. Achane hit, and the ball is out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
On 1st down, Higgins. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. With time. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Claws red. Ready?
Young looks to throw on 1st down.
Finds his receiver, Watson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Blue striker.
Young. Flush to his right. Oh, wide open, complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 41 yards. From the red zone now, Young.
He finds Pickens over the middle. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Here's Young. That's caught at the 1. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead down to 20. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw on 3rd down, Higgins.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mustang 19. 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Buffalo 18. Go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Slide through.
1st and 10, Young. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings us 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
6. Mega. Smash. Red. Hut.
Young will set to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the 49ers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Come on.
3rd and 3.
Dragon 60. Riggs.
In motion, Hill.
Trap 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
19 tight. 79
San Francisco.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
On 1st and 10, Higgins. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So really the first speed bumps that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them, because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Intercepted by the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
19 Lions. Go.
Operating from the gun, Higgins.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Isaiah Pacheco. A gain of 9 yards. And the 49ers
Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement early in this game, whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3-and-out. Something lets the other guys know that you mean business. Figuratively, throw the first punch and make it a good one.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6, but they'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
They're on 17-yard line.
Ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important trying to...
And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Riq Woolen.
They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
18, pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Higgins.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Higgins. And it's caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. That's complete yet again to Thornton.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw again. Touchdown 49ers.
Isaiah Pacheco
taking it in.
And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Okay, ready?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On the set.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Yellow. Zoom. Hey.
Looking to throw, Young. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready?
They'll complete this one to Watson.
Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks get a bit closer.
Carlson on for the PAT. Now that shaves a bit off the lead. It's now a 23-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hill is going to take it out of the end.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
Let's just call that play exactly what it is. Needed, because they wanted to get back in the game, and they knocked the ball free, and now they have a chance to do exactly that.
They got the chance. Now they have to take advantage.
Robinson up the middle.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Bijan Robinson
with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year.
And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to 2 scores now at 16. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Buffalo 18. Trap 60. Trap 50. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Higgins.
Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Higgins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
He's to the 10.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Oh, Young loses it. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it.
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach. From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A run by Pacheco on second down.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
And the Seahawks add a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. Back to throw. Higgins.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Okay, Frank.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
52 blaster. Edo blue.
Young. That is incomplete. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Seahawks who were victorious in that one. So they now look for the sweep here back home in Seattle.
Blue strike.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And his kick is good. They just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set, and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Higgins. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to have a Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, they go back to Pacheco.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Hard running at the 15. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Second and 5 from the 8. A give to Pacheco off the option.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. It's their quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown scamper.
And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it? And now off to the races down the right side.
And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Here we go.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Light blue. Fury, yellow. Steel, black. Black shot. Cheetah, cheetah.
It's Young on first down.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
On the ball.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Mega.
A gain of a yard.
Right,
Brings up
97.
2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Red. Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Drill green. Green jack. Black ultra. Ready, ready.
Young now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Claws red. Needle blue. Set, go.
Throwing. Young. Rolling to his right.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Third quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10.
Blue striker. Light blue. Fury, yellow. Ready.
They'll throw again. Young.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
George Pickens.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. touchdown. Ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
And a yard at the 34-yard line.
18, Pioneer.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
63 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Go street. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Here's Pacheco once again. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Well, give him credit for trying, but there's no fooling the defense with that call. They were reading run, and they set up to stop the run and then executed.
Now 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Higgins. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 65 catch. 65 catch.
And now an audible here into something else.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Buffalo 18. Rig alert. Rig alert. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted.
Ready, set.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Steel, black. Black shot. 6, mega. Smash, red. White, white. Red.
Following the interception, Young.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Real green. Set.
Now here's Young. And that is incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Green jacks. Blue, go. Black ultra. Stripe, stripe. Faster, faster.
Young to throw it. They'll roll him out right.
And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Hey, blue. Claws red.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Hey, check mega. Blaster, stick. Ready?
Young now. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Shot, 17. Blue striker. Hut.
It'll be Young again. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a first down throw for Young. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A 22-yard touchdown ground.
And the Seahawks have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Carlson down to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up getting in his hands again.
And they're going to speed things up here. In motion, Hill. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
They're going to go in motion right.
To throw on 2nd down. Higgins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Now they'll change things up. In motion left, that's Thornton. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And that one blown quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. In motion, Hill. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Higgins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That'll give him 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Higgins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 73 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
First down, 49ers.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. Out left and complete to Thornton.
Touchdown 49ers. Tyquan Thornton, 28 yards.
And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks, 38.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Go red. Black shot. 6. Mega.
Here is Young. Wide open receiver complete.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
Smash. Red. Go pink. White. White.
Now Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down.
Real green. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Young to throw.
Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Young.
Flush to his right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
Now Young.
That's going to be caught. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Carlson on for the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Phil Duffy picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.